Hello, welcome to the Water Roots podcast. I'll be your host for today. My name's Jack. We have our regular cast of characters from the Water Roots crew. As I said, I'm Jack. On the end of the sofa, we have
Finley.
And just behind the camera over there, we have.
I'm Bailey.
Just to avoid any distractions, we've shoved him off for today. For the first episode of this new podcast, we have a very special guest, very dear friend, and an even better performer. We have.
Hello, I'm Sam.
Pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thanks.
Just before we put the spotlight on you, I suppose we'll break down the podcast a little bit. The conception of the podcast, we thought, what does the world need? Another podcast with three men waffling shit to each other. But we are an up-and-coming production studio, I guess, a production company. Probably a better way of saying it. And we're all about creativity. We're all about the struggle. And we thought it would be therapeutic for us and maybe helpful for other people to hear about our experiences and also someone like Sam. So Sam,
Hi.
a little bit about you, I guess.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Birmingham, which is Jack's land.
Indeed.
But now I live in Brighton. I've lived in Brighton for 5 years now, which is crazy. That's gone so quick. And right now I am currently working at a cafe.
Love it.
Having a great time, just chilling. And then I was performing on a cruise ship until February of this year. And I got back to Brighton a couple of months ago. And I'm not currently performing. I'm on my hiatus of performing.
Nice.
Because I need a break, basically.
Little detox.
Basically, yeah. Like
It's nice that
chill out.
the weather's picked up around here as well.
Yes. Yeah, it would be depressing if I came back in winter. And it was
Thankfully,
still...
you missed the months, where it was.
Yeah, it's perfect timing for a
It's like-
detox, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I was in like a permanent summer for 9 months as well. And then I've just come back to like more summer. So I'm just basically
That's
like...
great.
That means that winter is going to hit me like a ton of bricks
Oh,
this
for
time
sure,
around.
for
Because
sure.
like it's free.
Go on another cruise, I'm saying. Yeah, just keep installing it for another year.
December, yeah. I'll see you guys later.
Nice. So in terms of how you would classify yourself, would you say you're just an actor or?
I trained in musical theatre, so I trained in all three: singing, dancing, acting. Yes. I've been doing that pretty much my entire life. Like, I saw my first musical at 7, decided that was what I was going to do, decided I didn't want to learn any other skills. So I think that hopefully after however many years of doing it, I'm pretty good at singing, dancing and acting. So bit of an all-rounder, I'd like to say.
Awesome. A jack of all trades.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
exactly.
What I will say is though, should I shut the window?
Absolutely.
I was going to say that. Exactly.
Yeah.
We were supposed to shut it.
We're keeping this in as well.
No, for sure.
Mm.
We'll do a little speed up. Fucking hell, what am I doing?
What's going on?
Oh, the candles are falling.
Oh,
Jesus.
no.
Also, can we get Danny in shot?
He's actually eating my ass at the moment, so.
No, that's not.
Oh,
That's not
Jeff,
Danny.
Sorry.
Is it-
Danny can go here.
Yeah,
You're in the
get,
middle.
get Danny in there.
That's great shame.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit of foreshadowing. Next episode, we're going to have Danny DeVito. He's taking the time.
Also, watch the new series of Always Sunny. Anyone? I don't know if it's new, but
I've never seen any of it.
you're a Danny DeVito fan. You've got to watch it. Yeah,
Danny DeVito.
you've got to watch it. He is hilarious in it.
Watch Batman. He's a great penguin.
He is a great penguin. So it's actually
Anyway,
Now Danny's here.
all right.
To lock him.
Let's compose ourselves. All right. I mean, you kind of touched on it a little bit there with your first show at 7, but when did you realise you wanted to get into performing?
Yeah, kind of around then. My granddad took me to see Matilda the musical, and it was like when it was like first created in Stratford upon Avon. And he took me at like 7 years old, and I remember seeing the girl stood on stage like singing one of her solos, and I remember turning to my granddad and going, how do I do that? And then pretty much just since then, that was all I wanted to do. Like, mum put me in singing lessons, dance lessons, after school clubs. I was in the school play. I did everything you could possibly imagine a child could do in musical theatre. And yeah, just pretty much since then till now, the age of 23, it's just all I've done and been involved with it in any way I can be in my life.
That's it.
Yeah.
Fair play. That was kind of going to be my next question. Also, you kind of touched on it again.
Sorry.
No, you don't need to apologise. That was a fantastic answer. It's very eloquent. Did you have anyone around you who encouraged you to pursue it? I guess there was quite a nice support system there.
Yeah, my parents have always been really supportive, which is luckier than some of my other friends. I met pretty much all of my best friends back home doing like the pantomime company that I was in or like the Amsterdam company. And my mum especially was always like, no, if you want to do this, like go and do it. Like, yeah, so my parents definitely have been probably my biggest supporters, my sister as well. And most of my friends are also theatre people. So you just sort of like support each other through that, I guess.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. I feel like a lot of the time, yeah, you do get like a lot of flack from kind of pursuing this kind
people
of stuff.
saying that's not a real job, the money's not consistent, which I mean that part is true, but you know,
That's totally true. But yeah, I've been quite lucky as well. Like my mom's really supportive. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's a shame. Certain people are just like, you know,
There's always people that ask the question like, well, okay, what are you going to do after you've
yeah,
had your acting fling?
yeah,
Like, what about seriously? Like, what are you going to do?
yeah.
I remember my sister, like, she didn't mean this in a horrible way, but she was like, so how long are you going to do this acting thing for then?
Mm.
And I was like,
People
well,
always
there
think this
isn't
is
an
like-
ending, but
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
Yeah, people are always like, oh, but it's, you know, you'll settle down at some point and like
No,
you'll stop at some
exactly.
point. And I'm like, yeah, but I might not.
Mm.
If we thought about that, I might not actually. Just because everyone else does, I feel like eventually, yeah.
Yeah. It's just not taken seriously.
No.
I think it's because so many people do it, and there's only a small percentage of people that you see do it successfully to the max. That
Yeah.
people just think that it's not livable to live like that if you're not in the top 1%.
I think
Yeah.
people kind of view it as well as too much like, oh, if you're not making money, then what's the point? Whereas it's like, maybe we just enjoy it.
Yeah, I
Maybe
feel
like-
like the success is really measured in like, unless you're on the West End or like in like a Hollywood movie, it's like, oh, you're not successful. Like
Totally.
someone could be working on like fringe theatre their entire life and like really small little projects, or even working on like a holiday resort and just be absolutely loving it, and that's what they love to do. And like that is as successful as somebody who's on the West End loving it as well.
Totally.
People measure it on a massive scale. Like you have to be the top of the top and the person with like your name on a billboard, but I don't think it always has to be that in order to like be successful with it and be like an actual real
sure,
thing
yeah.
you're doing.
But like, yeah, I completely agree.
I think
That's very well put.
my answer to it would be like, everyone that says, oh, but it's not really feasible or it's not like a real job, turn your TVs off, don't watch anything, don't go on Netflix, because it's all encompassing. That is what we're doing. We're all creatives, you know. So
It was crazy. I was doing some extra work on a film a couple of weeks ago, and I was speaking to this actor, and I was talking about, oh, I might go to the cinema and watch the footy. And he said, oh, don't do that, it's a distraction. And I went, yeah, I was like, what do you mean? He goes, well, these kinds of things, they distract you from, you know, the real problems in the world. And I was like, so what, you don't even go to the cinema? And he goes, well, I do a little bit, but you know, it's what the Romans used to do. They created the theatre so people would be distracted from what's actually going on underneath. And I was so confused. Like, it's such a weird mindset to have over entertainment, which I think is so important.
Yeah.
But he was just like, no, it's a distraction.
Well, even then though, like, you know, obviously, you know, a lot of film stuff, the primary driving force of that is entertainment, and obviously these companies want to make money. But like, there's so many films that have like great like messages about the world and like morality and like,
Exactly,
the people around us, and blah blah blah. But that's not a waste of time.
I don't think so.
No. And sometimes you want to be distracted by the stuff going on in the world.
Yeah.
Like entertainment is there to take you out into a different
Exactly,
story. And
escapism.
yeah, 100%. So like maybe it's okay if I don't want to be thinking about all the bad
Exactly.
stuff constantly going on.
I want to watch an episode of Ben 10.
Yeah, and that's all right.
I want to see him scrap some people's forearms.
And that
That's all I
should
want.
be allowed.
No, completely. Anyway, back to you, Sam. This is a bit of a, I don't want to necessarily call it a deep question, I guess, but quite an important one, I guess. Do you remember the first time you ever performed or like shared your work, I guess, to a group
Oh.
of people?
I don't know if it's necessarily like the first time, but I think the first time I like properly remember was when I was 7, so like around the time where I decided I wanted to do performing. We did The Wizard of Oz as our year 2 school play, and I got cast as Dorothy. And I remember like standing on stage, I had this like little like stupid blonde bob, and I had the little blue dress on and a basket with a fake dog in and singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, just to like a tiny little school hall of like people's parents. And I remember like being like so excited to be able to do that. And like it was my first like chance to like, I was like, oh, people are going to actually know that I can sing. That's cool. And yeah, I think that's like definitely, don't know, yeah, if it's necessarily the first time, but it's one of the big things that I actually remember was doing that, which was pretty cool for a 7-year-old Sam with a dream.
Yeah, mate, that's well cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't quite imagine you as Dorothy, I can't lie.
No, I don't think you'd see it now, would you? But like, I mean, me in school is like, I was literally like teacher's pet, blonde bob, like pressed uniform, like very different to how I've turned out now. So
I mean, like, I'm sure you brushed it. I don't doubt your performance ability at all. But yeah, that's fucking
I
sick.
played the Guardian in the Wizard of Oz at school.
No one asked.
God,
Yeah, I think it's a red part.
no, you can't see the wizard.
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
He's like, wait, you see the
I
shoes?
was
Yeah.
fuming because this was when I was like really getting into acting in year 6, and I was like, okay, I'm going for the Cowardly Lion. And then I was like, you know how everybody has their kind of role, like someone's like they're the sports person.
Oh,
That year.
yeah.
I was the actor, so I was
Okay.
going for it. I did a really emotional audition as the Cowardly Lion, and then they were like, there you go, you're the Guardian.
You were like, what?
I cried.
You seem more
I
like
cried.
Scarecrow to me.
No, I get it.
I can see
I get it.
Scarecrow.
So then I decided as the Guardian, because, you know, there were stale lines, I was like, you know, I'm just going to camp it up to the max. And they gave me like a feather duster. So I walked around the stage, like fluffing the audience. I made sure I had my moment.
How old are you?
Year 10?
Year 10.
No, I was 10. I was 10 years
Oh,
old.
of course.
Not year 10.
Image of like 15-year-old.
No, it was okay. I was only 10. Yeah, I was allowed.
That's great.
But yeah, great play to do, I think, as a kid.
Pass.
No, exactly. And that's where I learned that. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have made a good Dorothy as well.
You would have done. Probably would have done a better job than me, to be
Well,
honest.
tone deaf here, but
I think we can all agree, though, on that sofa, Danny would make the best Dorothy.
Oh, for sure.
definitely.
Mm.
You'd definitely be the funniest.
No,
He can't have a
or-
wig though.
or
He's gotta
Glinda.
just keep the hair.
or Glinda.
Glinda. I
Imagine him
think,
coming down in that bubble.
Oh, yeah, that would be brilliant.
That
Beautiful.
would actually be amazing.
Maybe we'll send an
I
email.
can't think of visual of that now.
I think they should do an Always Sunny episode where they do it.
They do as well.
Wizard of Oz.
That would actually kind of make sense.
Brilliant.
They actually could do that. Like Charlie, like gets knocked out. Or anyway, let's
Yeah,
get back to the point.
carry on.
Sam's not even seeing it. Like, now,
The
being-
part-
No.
no, oh,
I'm agreeing because I'm sure that you're right.
Yeah,
but I've never seen it. So.
Anyway, so how do you go from that first performance as Dorothy to where you are now?
Oh, blood, sweat, and tears, and 7 years at drama school, and
7 years.
yeah, I did. So I left high school in year 9 to go to a specific performing arts school in Birmingham called BOA. If anybody's ever heard of it. And it basically, BOA starts from year 10. So you can do like a level 2 BTEC instead of like some of your GCSEs. So like you
Gotcha,
go,
yeah,
you
yeah.
still do like English, math, science, and then a couple of others. But instead of doing like all your creative subjects, you do like a level 2 BTEC. So I left, did a level 2 BTEC in musical theatre, year 10, 11. And then I stayed there for college, where I did my level 3 BTEC, musical theatre, which was then 4 years. And then I went to TBA, which I did a 3-year.
And
musical
what's
theatre.
TBA,
The
sorry?
Brighton Academy.
Brighton Academy.
So-
okay.
Yeah, one of your drama schools around in Brighton. Because do you go to BM1? Or
It's called well,
it's called before, what's it called now?
Institute Contemporary Theatre was what it was called when we went.
Oh, ICT, of course, yeah. Okay.
one as well.
Right. Yeah.
Once the teachers left Dana Street to start being one,
Got it.
I think, or some of them.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. A similar font
Yeah,
of school.
it's just
I
drama
think.
school, man.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, did that. And then in between that, yeah, like I said, did every possible thing I could do. I was in my local pantomime company for like 10 years until I left for uni. I did all the school plays throughout my entire school year, as well as the shows at BOA. I did dance lessons, singing lessons. I did workshops in London. Pretty much, yeah, everything that I could do to like essentially just put all my eggs in one basket. And I was like, I'm doing musical theatre and that's all I'm going to be good at, and great. And then, yeah, did 3 years at drama school, graduated in July 2024. yeah, that's 2 years. Yeah, that's 2 years ago. Was really lucky that I booked a job, my first job, like a month out, which was a fringe theatre musical in Birmingham. And it was completely queer casted. So like it was basically a whole cast of like non-binary, trans, gay people, which for me was like so cool. Because in case you don't know, I'm non-binary, guys. Did that for like a month, then did a film, which is coming out soon, which I'll touch more on in a little bit. Then did the cruise. So I went away and did a cruise for 9 months of last year, this time last year into February of this year. And now I'm here and I'm on my hiatus, as we've said, basically, because I've done musical theatre my entire life and I've really enjoyed it and it's been great. But then for the first time at 23, I kind of got back and was like, what if we did something else?
So your 20s are
That's
for.
interesting. Never had that thought before. Kind of scary, kind of not scary. I was supposed to do another cruise. I was supposed to be there right now.
Whereabouts?
Here. It would have been 2 months of rehearsals again in Miami, and then it would have been home port of Seattle up to Alaska. So it would be really cool. But I decided not to because basically I didn't want to go away again so quickly. I was only going to have like 2 months at home, and then I was kind of like, for anybody who's ever done a cruise, it's quite hard when you come home to like adjust to life again because you've been in this bubble for like 6 months, literally living in a tin can in the middle of the ocean. You completely lose touch with what's going on in the world, like politically, socially. You have absolutely no you've got no internet access out there basically. So the Wi-Fi access on board is like really limited. You can't just like Google shit whenever you want. Like you have to like pay for like a specific package of Wi-Fi that like allows you to use the internet.
Even as like staff.
Even
as staff, you like you don't get it. That's insane.
You only get on the company that I work for anyway, WhatsApp for free. So like WhatsApp messaging, calls and photos. Every other form of internet, so like emails, Safari on your phone, social media, you have to pay for.
Was it quite refreshing in a sense to be off social media though? Or were you like...
Way, yeah, because you do just sort of like, you spend a lot less time on your phone, which I think is good. Yeah. You're not just like sat doom scrolling for hours, which I think we all can do sometimes. And you're not just like, you are seeing things that are going like, oh my God, now I'm really depressed because this is happening. But yeah, it's like, I found it really hard just, like I'd FaceTime my mom and she'd be like, yeah, so this has happened. And I'd be like, oh my God, I had no idea. And she'd be like, yeah, that happened like 2 weeks ago. And I'd be like, oh, okay.
Then you can't even like read up on it as well.
No,
like,
I can't find out. And I like to be very like educated, included about things. So
but it's just like totally fair enough. And you did mention some quite like, big and serious topics there. But more importantly than that, you did let me know that you didn't know about 6-7.
I didn't know about 6-7. And
probably the most important thing.
So I came back and obviously we work with children.
Yes.
So I came back and all these kids are yelling 6-7 at me and I'm like, I've really missed something here, haven't I?
I'm not that tall, I don't think. Like.
And yeah, like, what do you mean? Like, that's not how old I am. I'm 23, thanks. I had to sit down with a bunch of 5-year-olds the other week and I actually, like, deadass was like, can you explain to me what 6-7 is? And they genuinely had a really, like, calm conversation with me about it. And I was like, okay, cool, thank you. They were like, yeah, it's just meaningless. And I was like, oh, cool, so there's no context or anything. No worries. But yeah.
It's from a song.
Things like that. Is it?
Is it from a song? I didn't know that.
It's a song, and then it's a song.
What does that mean?
And then a basketball player referenced the song, and he was 6. I think his number was 6-7 as well. And then he just did this.
He did this,
and then all of a sudden,
that's just.
I think that's like the rough story of it. But yeah,
it's an old saying though, isn't it? Like something 6.
Oh, that means you're crazy. It's Cockney rhyming slang. If someone's all 6s
but
and 7s,
in the song, it's about being like 6 foot under the ground, and they're like the grave is 7 feet long as well.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, do you know what? I could be completely lying as well, but I'm pretty sure that's what
You're not lying.
If any,
There's a key difference there. My philosophy teacher told me about this. You are not lying. You're sincerely wrong.
That's good. That's good.
I could be sincerely wrong.
Yeah, that's good. Because, spoiler alert, crew food is awful. Crew food is like the leftover buffet.
Oh, so it's
mush of food.
Yeah. God warm for hours.
God forbid you're vegan or are allergic to anything. You would not be able to eat because there's like not options. Yeah. I feel like I'm only talking about the bad things. There's a lot of good things, but it's just a lot of things that people don't realise. Like it completely switches your way of living, if that makes sense.
No, I
You
can
just
imagine.
completely adjust. Like there were great things, like the company, despite having a lot of strict rules, they did a lot of things for crew. Like they had crew events, we had like little like art and crafts nights, we had nights in the crew bar, crew karaoke, we'd have crew parties like twice a month and stuff where people they would like section off a part of guest area and we'd all party together. That was nice. And then yeah, like I said, the performing side of the job was great. Like the shows I was doing was like for production shows, I think on a ship are like really high quality. Everybody sings and dances. So like you're not just standing and singing, or you're not just dancing, you're doing a bit of everything. You have guests coming up to you, like little kids being like, oh my God, like that's amazing, that's so inspiring, which was like really, really rewarding. And I got to see some absolutely amazing places. So obviously the no days off thing is a thing, but I would have like my daytimes off and then work in the evening. So majority of the time, if we docked somewhere like an island or that day or a city, I would be able to get off and explore for like a couple of hours in the day.
Okay.
So I saw so many places. Like I went to New Zealand, I went to Australia, I went to Fiji, like New Caledonia, like all these like amazing, beautiful places.
That is insane.
So yeah, it's like definitely that's the part that I think people hear about is like they're like, yeah, performing every night, seeing amazing places, which is like definitely 100% true. But it comes in with this mix of like you sacrifice a lot and you have to completely adjust your way of living as well. So I would describe it as a very like mixed bag of things working on ships, definitely.
Yeah, there is like the glitz and glamour of it, which I'm sure like
100%,
was
yeah.
great, but you know you can't just ignore the other stuff.
No, of course not. Yeah. And again, I look back on my time on the ship. I'm like, I had a really good time. I'm glad that I went and did it. I'm glad that I did all those shows. Like I was probably singing things that I never thought I could sing, dancing stuff that I never thought I could dance, and having a great time, seeing places, meeting people. But then I just decided that coming back and I think having like a bit more of my like freedom and normal life back, I was like, I think I would rather have that right now.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of what I decided from there. I don't know how I got onto this, but it all just kind of started coming out, really.
That means the podcast is going well, I think.
We're kind of on topic.
Okay.
So pre-cruise,
Yes.
the audition process, can you break that down for us at all?
Auditions are mad and so unpredictable, and you never know what you're going to get. The audition process for the company that I worked for, I got via my agent, which I'm very lucky to have an agent. I've got an agent based in London, which is really cool. Even though I live down here, they still represent me, which is cool. I had an audition come through it was straight away in person, actually, which was rare that I didn't have to do a self-tape, which was pretty cool. I went into a room of like 30 other girls, essentially, because even though I'm non-binary, I was up for female performer. Went into a room of like 30 other girls, and I remember being like the last person of the day. And like when you're the last person of the day, you're thinking, right, you've been sat there since 9 a.m. You've seen hundreds of people belt the tits off. I'll come in, I'll sing, I'll go home. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, thanks for having me. It's 3:15. No problem. So I went in. I remember I was like so chill. I was like, yeah, I'm Sam. I'm going to sing 2 songs. Cool. Sang my songs. And I remember them all sat there looking at me like this. They looked really confused. And I was like, what have I done? Oh my God. And they were like, just step out the room for a minute. I was thinking, oh, bloody hell. I'll just get my stuff and go home. I've got my mates waiting for me. I'm going for a pint at the pub. Like, and then she came out and she was like, yeah, so they actually want you to get changed. You're going to stay and dance. And I was like, oh, okay. Didn't expect that. Cool. So I stayed. I danced. There was like 20 of us dancing. This was like 4:30 in the evening at this
Long
point.
old day, that.
Yeah. So they'd literally been there all day. Like I'd shown up at like 3 p.m. so it's fine. But yeah, it was late for them. We danced. And the dance was really hard. And I was literally thinking every single time they got to like cutting, I was like, I'm going home now. It's fine, guys. I'm going home. Thank you so much. I will go. And every time I stayed, they did like 3 cuts and they cut down to 6 people out of like the probably 70 people they'd had. And this was like male performers and female performers. So a lot. And they came in, 6 of us. It was 4 female presenting and then 2 male presenting. And they were like, oh, so yeah, we really like you, so we're going to put you on the books. So what a lot of cruise ship companies do is that they have like their books, and then when like a ship becomes available or a role becomes available, they'll like look at their like list of people and be like, oh, okay, Sam would be really good, so we're going to put them on this ship doing this role. Oh, Jack's good for that, so we're going to put him doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, fucking sick.
Yeah.
Get on in.
Everyone would be like, yeah. So I was like, cool. And they were like, yeah, there's a lot of contracts like coming up soon. So like, make sure you're available, like keep training. And I've heard from my friends that they like get on the books for things and they don't hear anything for like 6 months, a year, 2 years, or they never hear. So I was like, cool, that's nice. I'm going on the books. No problem. Hear from you when I hear from you, I guess. Went home. Next morning about 11 a.m, got an email saying, you're going on this ship on this day. And I was literally like, huh? And then I remember just thinking, oh, cool. So in 2 months' time, when I go and do this, my life's just going to completely change. I'm going to be on the other side of the world. And cool. And I never questioned taking the job. I was always like, yeah, I'm doing it straight away. Which was difficult at the time because I was in a long-term relationship with the person that I was living with. So obviously I basically knew that in going away, I was sacrificing my entire personal life, including my partner, which was hard and sad. But yeah, the audition process was kind of like, it all happened very quickly for me.
Totally.
Whereas I think for a lot of other people, it's a lot more prolonged. Like you do a self-tape and then you wait and you go to a first round and you wait and you go to second round. But yeah, the company that I worked for, it was very like...
Yeah, like...
contained. And then it was like
overnight
suddenly like, oh cool, I'm going.
Yeah.
No worries. I'll just go then, I guess, in 2 months. And that was in like February of last year. And then I went in May. So, and I had like 2.5 months for it to like sit with me and just sort of be like, cool. So I've just got to live normally for a bit longer. And then I'm going to be going and doing this like math thing. So yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Super great,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find that so interesting though. Like, it's almost like a reality show. Like they have 70 actors show up, and
only 6 will make it, and then only 2 of them will get a contract. Yeah,
so intense though. Like the competitiveness between actors is it's really intriguing.
It's very intense, and you're stood in a room with like these 30 other people who most of the time look exactly like you at the same height because they're all like looking for someone with the same sort of qualities that you have. And then you sort of go, oh, cool, I'm just like everybody else, but no worries. And then you see them going and sing, you see them coming out, getting their shit, leaving, and then it's weird because then like you stay and you're like, oh my god, like half the time you don't even know what you did that made you stand out from the other people. Like I said, I went in there so chill and I was like, I'm not bothered. Maybe that was it. Maybe because I wasn't bothered.
Personality is a really key thing that convinces a lot of people.
It's so hard to get across in a room where you're doing a
you're trying to please them, aren't you? But you've just got to be yourself. It's one of the most challenging things.
100%.
Paul Thomas Anderson talks about. So one of his films, Punch Drunk Love, which I absolutely adore. Adam Sandler plays the main character, very serious role in it, but I'll cut to the chase a little bit. So he knew he wanted Adam Sandler for the role. He wanted to give him like a dramatic role. This is like early 2000s. But he wanted to know what he was like first. So he visited on the set of Little Nicky, and straight away they got along like house on fire. And he was just like chilling with him, having a chat, and he was like, okay, I can work with this guy for a few months now. It's very important, that is, I think, which is why I think personality, like you came into that room, you were like, you'd almost resign yourself to being like, I'm probably not going to get this. So I'll go in, I'll be polite, be respectful, but like no pressure at all. And I think they obviously probably saw that, and then obviously saw how, you know what you did as well. And they're like, yeah, there's something like that for sure.
Yeah.
Whereas I think probably sometimes there is like a bit too much, like, I don't know, too much like focus on, I need to go in there, I need to knock their socks off. Like,
yeah, definitely. Because it's hard because I think you're told as well, like throughout basically your entire drama school career, like essentially you're not good enough, there's somebody always better than you. So you do want to go in and be like, no, I'm going to be the best person because you're trying to stand out. So then people do come across as too eager. Whereas I do think, a little bit the key is just actually kind of not caring and not trying too hard. I think that's like every time I've gone into audition, I've been like so nervous. I've never gotten it. And I've like put too much pressure on myself. And every time I've gone in like really laid back, I've always gone further.
I think as well that's because like your actual personality comes out.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're still doing as good of an audition as you would anyway. But then they're like, oh, okay, no, this is actually like, a person who's coming in and isn't just like, I don't know, too focused on getting the part. Yeah. It's a bit of a...
No, I know what you mean, yeah.
Anyway, how did you prepare for it? Like, what was there any type of preparation? Just in terms of like, what you should pack? I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, packing your entire life into 3 suitcases is really, really hard with a weight limit. I remember like just researching. I've used TikTok to be like, what to take on my first cruise contract, and just found like other people's videos of like stuff to take. So I kind of just used that advice. Obviously, you take a bunch of clothes, you take all your stuff to like train in. I think I mostly took the right stuff as well. Like I actually did pretty good. Like I took the right amount of like my wardrobe. I didn't take too much like useless shit. Like people always talk about like oh, you're bored on ships, take like your Nintendo Switch, take colouring books, take books. I didn't do any of that. I'm kind of glad because again, the company that I work for, I wasn't just performing, I was doing a lot of extra duties like around the ship. Like one of my duties was like to sell bingo tickets and run dance classes and do kids shows. So I was always doing things in the day on like a sea day, so it was fine. But yeah, just sort of like the mental preparation for me was kind of non-existent, but I didn't know what to do because I had absolutely no idea what I was going into. Like I'd never done it before. So I was like, I don't even know how I can prepare because I'm not going to know what it's like until I get there. And yeah, I'm not mad that I didn't really mentally prepare because again, I didn't know what to expect. So I kind of just lived life normally, moved out of my flat here, saw my family, spent those time with my friends before I went, and then I just sort of was like, cool, I'm just going to get on the plane now, I guess, and just
So
just
how
do
did
that.
you have a flat, but you're going away for 6 months? How did you deal with the finances of like all the stuff that you've still got to pay for whilst you're away?
Obviously, the money as a performer on a cruise ship is pretty good. So that was quite nice to have that sort of like steady income coming in. But yeah, obviously a lot of people will still like rent places. I went away in May. I had a tenancy on the flat that lasted until August. So I still had to pay my rent until August, even though I wasn't living there for 3 months. Because, you know, I signed a contract, and also I lived with my ex-partner. And I didn't want to just like leave them in the shit and be like,
No,
yeah,
of
you
course.
pay double rent now. I'm going away and we've broken up. But like, I was never going to like do that.
Yeah, of course.
So I still paid rent until
The tenancy
August.
finished, yeah.
And then I no longer paid any rent because I moved all of my stuff back to my parents' house, which I was very lucky to have. So all of my like main belongings were there. And then I just kind of got lucky that when I came back to Brighton, my really good friend that I live with now was looking for a new roommate. So I just moved straight into there. Like I didn't have to. I'm currently subletting, so I don't have a contract or anything like that. Like it's quite easy for me. But yeah, I did have to pay rent for like 3 months. And I know that some people have to pay it the entire time because they obviously then go back to their own place when they're home. So it's just sort of like the gamble you take. Again, with being a performer, you never know when your work's going to.
There's always got to be an element of risk. I know what you mean.
Yeah. So it was just like, oh, okay, I've got to pay it now, unfortunately, which was a bit shit. But for me, luckily, didn't last the entire time I was away. So that was nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was pretty good.
Beast mode. I've been in some of the situations like before. Like obviously, I wasn't going on a cruise, but when I moved here, I still had a month left to pay on my old place, and I was just like, "Fuck, man!"
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah.
And that's just the 1 month. I was like, "Fucking hell! Like, what is even the point?"
Eating like 50p soup every night just to pay the double
Not
rent.
even, man. Like 20p tin of beans. Like, fucking.
Yeah.
I do a mean beans on toast. I tell you, fucking fry some onions. Fucking.
That beans on toast is really difficult, to be fair. So.
I do. Sorry, I actually said that. Like, I do mean beans on toast, and I add a bunch of shit to it.
What do you add?
I fry some onions.
Nice. I wouldn't pair onions with beans, to be fair. Baked
Really?
beans. No.
Oh, mate.
Cheese and onion crisps. Crush them.
What, like sprinkle them over the baked beans?
Over the baked beans.
I just go cheese crazy. Like loads of like mature cheddar.
I fry the beans. I put a little bit of butter in the saucepan. Fry some onions. I like them quite crispy. Chuck them in. Stir. Bit of cheese in. Stir.
It does sound quite nice, actually.
Yeah, it's terrible for you.
Oh, yeah.
My arteries like so clogged.
But it's cheap. And that's the important thing.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
cheap and tasty.
Huh.
But yeah, they're fucking. Oh, mate, like good beans on toast.
Okay.
Well,
Do it sometime.
This is such a sidetrack. When I first made Ellie saw me make them. I was like, don't make mine like that. Like fuck that. Like, she's like, fucking disgusting. And then she had some of mine every time since. I'm like, do you want me to do them like the way I do it? She's like, yeah.
So
she spoke
sweet.
too soon.
Completely converted. It just looked like slop. Looks like absolute shit. Anyway,
Come dine with me.
that'd be fun.
But come dine with me, but with like obscure food, like
Yeah.
you know,
Beans on toast.
Really obscure
stuff.
Yeah,
Crispy beans on toast.
like weird things that like you know is really nice, and you know
Yeah.
other people would like it, but people might think it's a bit weird if you explain it. So you just have to make it.
We've kind of spoken a lot about the cruise already.
Yeah.
Very eloquently done as well, I must say.
Thank
Very
you.
interesting stuff. Day to day, we've kind of been through. How many days did you work? Fucking every day.
Every day for 6 months.
I said
And the
that.
2 months prior to that was 6-day weeks of rehearsals. Yeah.
Fucking
So
hell. Jesus.
she was an intense one. She was good, but she was intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. How many shows did you do? Like,
On my ship, it was 4 main production shows, which were about half an hour to 45 minutes each. And we would perform like a 7 p.m. show and a 9 p.m. show, the same show in the same night. And then we had little smaller shows that like were either seasonal or depending on the length of the cruise, we would do extra shows. So my ship that I was on was rare. It's actually rare. The cruise lengths were like all over the place. So I would do like a 3-day cruise and then a 10-day cruise and then an 8-day cruise and then a 5-day. Like it wasn't very consistent because we would go to lots of different places, which obviously needed more time. So like when we went to New Zealand, it was 10 days. But then when we just went down to Tasmania, it was only 4. So the times we did longer cruises, we would do these little shows. So we'd always have like a welcome aboard show, which was like 15 minutes. We'd have a show that was about celebration of culture on board. We had like a 50s throwback show. We had guest interaction shows where we'd have people basically like glorified karaoke, but it's like the guest opportunity to get up and like sing a song, and then we like background dancers. It was cute. We had a Christmas show around Christmas time. So I think when I counted, it was 9 that I actually learned in total, which 9 shows in one brain is a lot.
yeah,
Like
sure.
I remember being in rehearsals and sort of getting to like the end of month 2 and my brain just being like, I cannot fit another dance number in here. And we would like learn a show which would only take us like a week and a half, and then we wouldn't touch it for like that 2 months, and we go back
So
and be
you've
like,
gotta
oh
keep it in
right,
your
so we're doing that
brain.
production show today, and I'd be like, I don't remember any of it. But then it's weird because then you do, it's muscle memory. So yeah, 4 main big shows of like all different pop genres, like 80s, rock and roll, 70s.
So what were the like big shows that you did at like 7 and 9 o'clock? Were
The
they
big shows was 1 rock and roll show, 1 80s show, 1 70s show, and 1 modern pop show that had like a bit of a storyline to it. Like
okay? So it was mainly dancing and singing.
it was, it was never a musical. It was
Gotcha.
always pretty much just like number into number into number. Like the shows that my company did was all just like the greatest hits from that era because
Cool.
again,
It's what the audience love as well. Yeah.
exactly. Like you get in like mainly people who just listen to that sort of music, who just want to sing along to their favourite songs and film it. So like the 80s show that we did was inspired by music videos of the time. So for example, we did Take On Me, and like we've got the whole screen going on with
Wicked.
the girl with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
comic in the background, and someone's just on stage singing it.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's all just like basically stuff that regular people will know. Like
Mhm.
in our rock and roll show, it had songs like Bohemian Rhapsody.
What's that?
Right, don't be that guy.
Sorry.
Don't be that guy.
Pretty rubbish.
Yeah.
Like, nothing special.
Bit underground. You
I
would.
think it was only like number 1 for 12 weeks
No,
or something.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and, yeah.
Not a joke.
stuff like that. So, but I really enjoyed the production shows. I think you can, they were really good quality, and like the actual like effects and lighting and sound was also really cool on our ships, and they got the money for it. So
Yeah, why
yeah,
not?
it was cool.
Did you have a favourite? maybe,
The
like,
rock and roll show.
Rock and roll. Was there
Yeah.
a song, particular song?
I got to sing. I had like 4 solos and 2 duets in that show, which was really cool. I got to sing duetted "Somebody to Love" by Queen, which was
Nice.
cool.
Love that song.
Soloed "Total Eclipse of the Heart,"
Oh,
Bloody hell, that's a
which was
hard song.
great. "Anything for Love" by Meatloaf. And what was the other one that I had?
Is it Somewhere Over the Rainbow?
Oh yeah. You know that really famous rock and roll
Yeah.
song that, but
Well,
I
it's the
think Bon
rock
Jovi
version,
wrote
the
it.
rock
Actually. Yeah. Yeah, but those were like that was definitely my
That is-
favorite. And like
that is
remember the
cool.
costumes really cool. It was all like steampunky style.
Sure,
So I was
sure.
wearing like, it was like a base costume, and like we had like different layers on, like cool jackets, and like the makeup was all like color coded. So I had red as my color, I think because of the hair. So I would have like all like massive like sparkly red eyeshadow on and like red accessories. It was
That's
cool.
fucking
It
so
was really
cool.
cool. Yeah. Really,
is
really
awesome.
cool.
Um,
Great show.
yeah, so that's fucking little Dorothy, just like
Yeah.
fucking absolutely shredding.
How far that little Dorothy's come.
Yeah, hey, fair play. That's very cool. Yeah, I mean, we've kind of covered a lot of the questions I had on the cruise. The last two were kind of, were there any perks?
Yeah.
You kind of have touched on. But anything else that springs to mind?
Again, like as much as it was like hard adjustment of life and definitely was like a lot more different to what I thought it was going to be, there was so many perks. Like I got to see some of the most beautiful places in the world. Like my home port was Sydney Harbour, opposite the Opera House,
Wow.
which coming back to that at least once every 2 weeks was amazing.
I can imagine.
And
yeah.
the city is amazing. Like honestly, if anyone ever gets a chance to go to Australia, go. It is incredible and it is worth it. And yeah, it's far away, but like if you can go for a couple of months, it's so worth the hype. So yeah, the perks were definitely the traveling. Like I went to New Zealand, went to Lord of the Rings set. That was fucking sick.
Well,
Like,
Hobbiton.
yeah, that was amazing. Because I'm like a huge fan of the film, so that was just unreal. Yeah, was in Melbourne when the Melbourne races were on. That was insane.
Oh, is that the
Really wanna go to
sailing?
Melbourne.
The horse racing.
place.
Oh.
Which is like the big event of the year in November. Had my 23rd birthday in Melbourne, which like
insane.
the nightlife there is amazing. So that was really cool. Went to beautiful islands, snorkeled with turtles, reef sharks, stingrays. Like I did so many
yeah.
amazing things that I just never would have done if I didn't have the opportunity to go and work out there and also literally get paid to go and do these things pretty much, which was amazing.
No, yeah.
So yeah, that's obviously a big perk. Like it's a great way to see parts of the world that you would never normally think about. Like I never actually thought about going to Australia. And then I was like, oh cool, now I've got the opportunity to go. Great.
Did you see any spiders?
I did, yeah.
That's what
Okay.
whenever anyone says Australia.
Not in the city. Like you ain't walking down the streets of Sydney and there's like snakes and spiders.
People
everywhere.
walking the spiders.
That's just like yeah.
I heard that actually.
Like maybe if you went to the outback, yeah, but I didn't go there because I was just on the east coast doing the main cities. But I did see them on like the islands, like in Vanuatu, like they were just like these big like
Huntsman spiders, yeah.
But I love spiders, so I was literally like,
yeah.
I
she's
think
so
they're cool.
pretty.
I think they're cool.
I'm
but-
kind of
Yeah.
interested by stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
terrifying, but so sick. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
stuff
I
that
did see
creeps me out. I kind of am like intrigued by.
I think all
like-
animals and insects are amazing actually.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
But I think with spiders, it's one of those things where I'm practicing to pick them up and.
Eight-legged freaks.
I've seen that. I
No.
watched when I was a
You
kid.
need to watch Eight-legged freaks.
Why? Well, I don't like them anymore.
No, it's just like Spider movie.
It's,
What about,
Oh.
have you watched
It's pretty schlocky, it's like-
Arachnophobia?
I've watched, yeah.
Great film. So I mean, it doesn't put spiders in a great light,
Hmm.
but it is a really good film.
It's better than Eight-Legged Freaks. I think.
No, it's
No,
not.
yeah. Have you watched?
Eight-legged freaks.
you
is
haven't
a
watched
wacky film,
Arachnophobia?
but, like, no, I haven't.
Exactly.
I think
so you can't,
Arachnophobia is like more like I watched them both as a kid because like I went through this phase
No.
where I was really scared of spiders, and then like I was like I'm gonna watch all the scary spider films.
To like get over it.
No, it's just because like I don't know. I think like the thrill of it. I was like,
Yeah. Oh,
I was a
I
fucking
already
young
don't like
kid.
this, so I'm gonna hate it even more.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't really describe it. It's like like do you ever like listen to like true crime podcasts and stuff?
Yeah, sometimes.
It's like it's like that kind of part of the brain that is like intrigued by stuff that is like really off-putting and like
Right. Okay.
it's like the I don't know. Don't describe it.
Like when you get to a tall building and you feel the urge to jump.
Yeah.
Or is
yeah,
that just me?
The call of the void. That's called.
Yeah.
I get it. I get
It's
it.
a bit like similar sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't know.
Interesting.
I know I'm not really scared of spiders anymore, so I guess it kind of
Oh,
works.
it did work then. Exposure therapy.
Yeah. Anyway, I feel like I should be like lying down. Were there any curveballs thrown your way during your cruise experience?
Definitely like the things that I spoke about, like the rules were very intense. I think that actually though, despite all that, the hardest thing that I didn't realise I would experience is saying goodbye to people. Because you go and you're on this ship with people from all over the world and everyone's away from their families. So everybody obviously you bond with people very quickly. And like 2 days on a ship is equivalent to 2 weeks in the real world because first of all, you're just seeing that person all the time. So if you make friends with someone, you start dating someone, that's it. Like you're just seeing them all the time. Like people are always talking about like ship relationships. Like as soon as you start getting with someone, that's it. That's basically like your boyfriend for 3 months. And then they sign off. because everyone's contracts
And
are
then they got to
overlapping,
go. Oh
right?
God.
No one's signing on and signing off at the same time. There are times where like we'll always say, oh, it's a big sign-off day this Sydney. Like loads of crews contracts happen to be ending November 24th, and then the crew will change. But obviously my contract on board was the 20th of July to the 16th of January. But throughout that time, there are people who have started in May and then are leaving in December. And so
yeah.
I remember the first time I had one of my really close friends sign off. He was from the Philippines. So like realistically, when am I ever going to see that person again? He signed off and I was just an emotional mess all day because I was like, I can't believe this person that I've just gotten so close with. That's it. And people always kept saying to me, they were like, oh, it's your first contract. Like you'll get used to it. It'll get easier as the months go on. It never got easier for me. I found it so hard every single time one of my friends left. And I remember like nearing the end of my contract and I would sit down with people who have been working on ships for like 10 years. Because people do. They just go back to back, make it their whole lifestyle, and they love it, and that's just what they do.
But they save a lot of money if they're spending the whole
That's
time
what
on a
people
cruise.
do. Exactly, because the money's good too. But I said to them, I was like, how do you do it? Like, how can you have gone 10 years and you're just so used to it now? And they're like, yeah, I'm just a bit like emotionally out of it now. And then I was a bit like, oh, I don't think I want to be like that. I don't want to be sat in 10 years and I can't form connections with people because they're going to leave.
Is it like there's an emotional avoidance that you build up over time?
And like a wall and like they become sort of tough. And I was a bit like, I don't think that's what I want to do. But then it's still really hard when people go. Like the day I signed off the ship, I basically cried all day. Like I literally did not stop crying until about 10 p.m. that night, and I signed off at 8:30 in the morning. Like just the fact that like I'd lived in this place for 6 months and it was my entire life, and then suddenly one morning I'm just waking up with my suitcases and going like bye, and saying goodbye to people that I'd met, and that was it. I was done. It's like oh, it's all over now. Like it was mad. It was just such an adjustment, and I think actually that was probably my main reason that I didn't want to go back. Is that I came home and I was like, now I've got to readjust to home again. And then I've got to go again. And in 8 months' time, I'm going to form all these new connections again with all these new people. It's going to all happen again. And I'm going to have to say goodbye to them again. And I'm like, it's the idea of that was exhausting to me. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm cut out for it. And it was kind of hard. I think the curveball part was like, it was really hard for me to quit. In a sense, like I don't think I did quit, but I said I was going to go to another ship. I was always the person that's like, oh no, I can do it. I'm strong enough. I'm tough enough. I can do this life. I can be that person. And then sort of having that realization of like, actually, I don't think I am that person was really hard for me because it's all I've been my entire life. So that was probably my big curveball, is actually realizing actually maybe I'm not as cut out for the emotional side of the life as I thought I could be.
I think I think that's a fair enough conclusion, but I think it's more like it's not about overcoming that. It's something you don't have to overcome.
Yeah.
You know? That's just not who you are. It's not what you want to do.
And I have realised that now over the last couple of months. Like at first I was really sort of a bit like really hard on myself. Like, and people would ask me, like friends from me back home, they'd be like, so when's your next one? And I'd be like, fuck, like everyone's counting on me. Like I've said I'm this person, I'm going to let people down. And I sort of really had to come to terms with the fact of like, actually, no, I'm not letting people down. And it's really nice that I've had a lot of friends, like what you just said, like actually being like, no, you don't have to be that person. Like it's actually probably, we're really proud of you for making the decision and being like, actually, no, I'm going to say no to it. But yeah, it was definitely a curveball for me, just because I always thought that I would be able to do it.
Yeah, you like go with emotions, you overcome it.
Exactly. And then I just kind of think after like 7 years of drama school and like 9 months away, like I'm just a bit fucking exhausted and I just want to like actually chill out for
Which
a bit.
Is totally fair enough.
Which there's nothing wrong with that, but it's weird when you get into your head and you're like, no, but I said I was going to be this person. I can do it. And it's like you get yourself into this headspace and you're like, oh my God, if I don't do it now, I'm like, my life's going to end and my career's going to end and I'm going to let people down. But yeah, it's definitely not that. But a month and a half ago, that was a massive curve.
I can understand why you would feel like that entirely, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, that's just not who you are. It seems like a very ruthless lifestyle.
It is.
And while you are ruthlessly fucking beast mode. You know,
And
you're not
there's
like
things like
emotionally ruthless.
extreme highs to the lifestyle, like the amazing shows and the like amazing places and the friendships you build. But then there's also these extreme lows as well. There's not really like a there's never like a grace period. Never a peaceful time. And then I think as well, I was like, when my emotions were constantly like this all the time, I was like, okay, I think I just need some zen now. I need to like either not be like really high or really low. So
Gotcha.
it's a lifestyle that's like very intense in just the emotional sense. Like again, it's so great in so many ways. And there are people that can do it, and like absolute props, respect to them. I just am not 100% sure that I'm one of those people.
What's also you got? Oh, okay, baby.
So I just wanted to go off your point about. I think we've spoken about this as well before. But I was listening to a podcast with Drew Gasparini, and he was talking about going on cruise ships and doing music on it, or if you're a performer and you're going and doing cruise ships. But you can be in the job, and I think you could be in the job for like 10 years. There are people that are constantly on cruises, constantly on cruises. But I think in drama school, it's always fed to us, if you're working, like, it's good, right? If you're working, it's good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're on a cruise for 10 years, you're not going to be able to do the BBC show. You're not going to be able to do, there might be projects that you've got in the back of your head. And I think at drama school, there is that push for like, oh, but you're working. But even though you're not on a cruise, you're still working. You're still doing all these other things. And I think it's important to focus on that as well.
100%, yeah. And again, it's like that guilt of like me quitting is like, I know that like, it's like a million other girls would kill to have that job. So why are you giving it up? Like you feel guilty because, again, like you're fed like, no, you should never say no to a vision. You never say no to a job because there's 100 people lined up to replace you. So it's like I felt guilty, almost like being like, oh no, I don't want to do it, because I think a lot of people would think I'm crazy. But again, it's just sort of being like you said, like, yeah, just because I'm not doing the massive thing, the cruise ship, the performing, the earn loads of money, doesn't mean that I'm not still being creative and doing something in a way that, again, goes back to like people only measure success in like a huge scale, but the little things are good too.
You're also at a time where I'm assuming you're trying loads of different things.
For sure, yeah.
So the fact that like, I wouldn't say you necessarily quit, but you're like, I want to try something else now.
Exactly.
I want to have a little break and then figure out what's next.
I'm not saying that I'll never go back.
No,
That's not where I'm at all. But I was like, I want to have this break now. Like I'm in my I'm still only in my like early 20s. Like I don't want to be like burnt out at 23 and then completely fall out of love with it because I exhausted myself and then never want to go back. That's not where I want to be, because everyone gets into performing jobs, creative jobs, because they love it. Exactly. Like no one gets into it because they think they're going to be earning like 6 figures and like anything. So it's like I don't want that love to disappear this early on.
Of course.
So it's nice to take a step back and go, actually, maybe not now, but later, and that's fine. And I'm going to work in a cafe for a bit and be really chill.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great.
Slay. Peace, most slay.
Your quarters. So in terms of like privacy and stuff like that, is it shared? Is it like, what are the pillows like? Bed right?
No, good question. Pillows important.
Your cabin size and whether you share is very dependent on your rank on the ship. So for example, like the captain, obviously
ensuite,
massive fuck off cabin, gets a window. That's nice. I didn't get a window. He gets like his own place, a living room, like a big fancy bathroom, like And then you think about like the lowest of the low job on board is like probably a dishwasher. You're getting a shared cabin with single bunk beds and a bathroom shared by 4 people.
Shower? Or is it communal shower?
Bathroom is shared, so like shower, toilet, shared by 4 people in the cabin next to you. So majority of crew members on board, because on my ship there was 1,100 crew members. So that's a lot of people.
Big cruise.
Yeah. Big old ship. And then like 3,000 guests. So there's like 4,000 people on board at one time. Mm-hmm. Majority of those 1,000 crew members will share a cabin. They'll have a cabin mate. I was very lucky that I had a single cabin, because something to do with like the way my company operated is like, as a singer, you like need your own space because illness spreads like wildfire on a ship.
I can imagine.
If someone gets me sick, what's the first thing that goes when you're sick is your voice. That's my whole job.
Mhm.
So they try and keep you like, I just got separate for that reason, which I mean, I wasn't complaining about. But yeah, my cabin was like still a bunk bed. I just didn't have anyone in there. And it was like basically like a corridor size of room with like a tiny little bathroom on. No window because they're all internal cabins, obviously, because the guests get the external cabins. And it was right at the front of the ship, which was fine unless it was rocky.
Because
Because you feel it the most in the forward of the ship. Like literally when it was rocky, I would be in my bed like, okay, cool. I'm just trying to sleep, but I can't even stay still.
Oh, that would really trip me out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, lamb.
Was
It's not
seasickness a thing for a lot of people? Because I can imagine I would.
In the Southern Hemisphere, yeah, it's a bit mad. Them Aussie waters. I remember like about 3 days into our
It's
festival,
scary.
I was like a little bit because you hear the waves like bashing the side of the ship. Like it literally feels like someone's like firing a gun. It's that loud, yeah.
Yeah.
But you just get used to it.
I'm sure
After
you
like
do,
6 months on board, it's like, it's rocky again.
This is
Cool.
what
I can't walk.
So it's like getting on ground, do you feel a bit like
A little bit sometimes.
Yeah, it's like,
Especially
this isn't right.
The rocky crossing, you get off and you're like, ooh, it's not moving. That's
'cause you're
nice.
so used to balancing.
Yeah,
you
kind
can
of. And then obviously
imagine.
dancing on stage. When
Oh,
it's like
my
rocky,
God,
it's like
yeah.
mad.
Wow, yeah.
Sometimes you
definitely.
jump and you like land on the other side of the stage. Oh my god, we had one show. It was Christmas
crazy.
Day. Christmas Day was the rockiest fucking cruise we've ever had. We were all laughing on stage while performing because it was that rocky. And we were literally all falling over, holding on to each other. And at one point, the people coming on from like stage left were like fighting to get on stage because the ship was like this.
That's brilliant.
And so they were like fighting to get uphill, but then the people from stage right were like, whoa, coming off stage, like running down. It was so funny. And we just thought it was hilarious. Sometimes we would do like, we'd stop the show or we'd do like a concert version, but we rarely
course,
did with our
yeah.
cast. We were like, let's just get on with it. If we die, we die. It's fine.
Rock-
you
rocking-
kind of get used to the
Rocking
rockiness.
around
but-
the Christmas tree.
yeah, literally. Might as well have been.
Yeah.
But no, going back to the cabin, they are basic for most crew members. But then obviously if you're like the captain or like first officer, you're gonna get a bit
Is there like a curfew, like a boarding school? Because that's the only thing I can relate back to where like everyone has to be in their own
No.
cabin or
People work the night shift, so like
okay.
people will be out at all times. Obviously, like crew bar shuts at 2 a.m. If you're in your cabins, like you've got like quiet hours. You just have to be respectful
Yeah,
in the
of
corridors
course.
because like their walls are thin. But no, there's not like a curfew per se. They're not strict
Yeah.
and like you can't be walking around at night. Like you could just like go down to the food hall where we eat is open at all times. Like there's not always food being out there, but you can just go and sit in there and like make yourself a cup of tea at like 4 a.m. if you really want.
So
If you fancy it, which sometimes you do.
no, for sure.
Sometimes you do. Make yourself some noodles if you
Cup of tea any hour of the day for me.
yeah.
Some onions.
And then like the crew area is like you got crew laundry, you got a little crew gym, crew bar, 2 crew messes, the messes where you eat. There's open to everybody. And then you've got the long corridor that runs on level 0 called the I-95, which is named after an American motorway. And that's like the crew passage basically.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
the crew members who can't go upstairs can like
At least get some steps in.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
the crew outdoor deck as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a tanning area.
You can pull out a little chair if you want and sit on the deck and just sort of
Quite
like,
important to me to get if I'm
Yeah.
going on a cruise. I want to get a nice
get
tan.
a nice tan. Yeah. I did have one. It's kind of gone now. I've been home for too long.
I'm in my pale era at the moment.
Yeah.
You know.
So
Nice.
Thought so.
Wasn't going to say anything, but like.
the first thing I noticed.
Okay, so looking ahead for yourself, obviously you've done the cruise. You're in this bit of like an intermittent period now.
Mhm.
Where you're chilling, you're collecting yourself. Where would you like to see your career go next?
Woof. Big question.
Mm. I'm going to say right now, I have absolutely no idea. And
Great.
that's fine. I always thought that like I'd have this big plan where I was like, yeah, by the time I'm 25, I want to have done this show. And then by the time I'm 30, I want to have done this. I don't know.
But that's exciting at the same time.
I'm really
I don't know
excited.
when
No, I'm
this
really
could-
excited
yeah.
about it because there's so much that could happen. There's so much that couldn't happen. And for the first time in my life, I've not got this like pressure and time limit on myself to do stuff. I'm just sort of like, okay, I've done some pretty cool things. I'm very privileged that I've done some cool things already. Like I've done a cruise, done a film, done a small musical. I'm like, that's a very nice position for me to be in. So now it's quite nice that I can sit back and go, I don't know what's next. We'll see.
Is there another area in the industry that like interests you whatsoever, or is that like, you know, no, I'm this is my craft I've been honing?
I think so, yeah. I've always been interested in the behind the scenes, I think. My dad, when I was a kid, used to volunteer as a stage manager at my like little shows I did. And sometimes I would help him out. So I think some sort of like technical management would really be quite interesting to me. Like doing like running like automation, maybe technical side, and then like managing a backstage team for like scene changes and calling a show, I think would be really cool. And then also from being on a film set last year, just seeing how many fucking people
That's insane.
I was
isn't
like,
it?
why is there a job that's like that person's job is to move that coaster 2 inches? Because God forbid like someone else touch it. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
So that's definitely opened my eyes to like, oh, there's so many like little behind the scenes jobs that I didn't even know was a thing.
It's insane.
But yeah, I think definitely some sort of like technical management I could see myself looking into more.
Nice. For me, I think I would want to be a coaster mover.
Oh yeah, I mean
So
they
you would want to
seem
be
to
the
love that job.
continuity people. Oh my god,
Just for the coaster, though.
insane.
Just for the coaster.
They literally will do it like,
And it'll be like, wow, cool.
and that's all they do. Or they come around with like,
You've ruined the concept.
oh.
Fucking hell.
Some people, like when we were doing this bar scene, they would come with like a mini electric whisk and then just go in every single drink and just go, so it looks like it's
Yeah.
it's
Things
no, and you're like, of course they have to do that. So it makes me
interesting.
think it's so easy to miss it. So when you find a film mistake, the person that was in charge of that was like, oh my god, that was the one take that I didn't do it, and they've chosen it.
What would your 7-year-old self think of you now?
I think she'd think I was pretty cool. And that I'm referring to her as she because I wasn't out at this point. There was no such thing as non-binary in 2009. Probably was, just wasn't the word for it. I think she'd think I was pretty cool. And I think she'd be proud of me, which is nice. And I kind of did a lot of things that I said I was going to do, which is cool. So I think she'd be happy with that. And then it would make her look forward to what's ahead.
What's the best piece of advice you've been given? Could be about the arts or just general advice.
Oh my god. It's just that you're not on a time limit. Like everybody's always rushing.
'Cause-
Well, we are here right now.
Sparks
But
ticking.
like in life, there's so much time to figure out what you want to do. It doesn't matter if you do that at 18, 25, 35, 45. Like some people don't fully hit their like fucking flow state of life until like way later than other people. Some people hit it straight away. Yeah, just you're never running out of time. Calm down, chill out. It'll happen when it happens, and it'll happen when it's right.
Awesome. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly.
Okay, what is the proudest moment you've had in your career so far? Other than being on this podcast.
Oh yeah, obviously. Right here, right now. Proudest moment. Oh my god. That's a really hard question. Oh my
We
god.
can cut this bit. It's
We
fine.
might, yeah, you're gonna have to cut this
Yeah.
thinking.
It's fine. I've seen
Just
this.
it's like, oh great, brilliant. I think when my parents came on board the ship and saw me do It Was the Rock Show, which was my favourite, and my dad cried. That was really cute.
Oh.
I've never seen my dad cry many times, so that was really cute. So that's definitely one that was up there.
Mhm.
I think it hasn't happened yet, but maybe when I see this film next Sunday would be cool.
From
When I
what you've
actually
said
see
as well, yeah.
myself.
The way the film's structured in that scene.
Yeah. Just because it was like quite a pivotal moment of the film, and actually having like a featured role in something that's like for the BBC is like really cool. So I think that will be a nice moment in like a week and a half. But yeah, weirdly, I think another one is actually weirdly it's doing what I'm doing now. like taking a step back is like a really big moment for me because I never thought that I would do that. So I'm quite proud of myself in the sense of like being able to take this break actually. So I'm gonna say those three. Just all different things, but
That's
nice.
Nice.
Sorry you don't get one big grand answer.
No, yeah. Can you
Yeah.
rank them now, please? Like 1, 2.
I'm
joking,
yeah,
joking.
no, let's move on.
Okay. And the final question. Bit of a biggie.
Yes, this is the question that we're going to ask everyone, isn't it?
Yeah. What does creativity mean to you?
Putting yourself into some form of art. Like creating some form of art, but having that art be a little bit personal to you. Yeah, that's it. That's all you get.
Well, lovely answer.
Nice.
Good answer.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you.
We're going to do some funner stuff now.
Yeah, I've been yapping.
Be less of a spotlight on you, more of a spotlight on some other things, perhaps. But
We'll take a
Hey,
break.
That's a nice little segue.
yeah, a
into
bit of
that.
foreshadowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Sam.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
Right, should we cut cameras? Something might need charging. I need a wee.
Welcome back. We are now going to enter a new segment. New segment. It's the first podcast.
Oh, sorry, Danny.
Fucking hell. Creators pick.
That's
Creators pick.
Creators pick.
Creators pick this episode was chosen by Bailey. Was it you, Bailey?
It wasn't me because I chose the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You picked this one. And so creators pick, just to break it down a little bit, we will each be choosing one particular thing to share with the group. What that thing is will change every episode. And this episode was chosen by Bailey, which is
Favorite action scene.
Nice.
okay. We will have we'll have all of our action scenes loaded up on the laptop. We're going to watch them all one by one. Then we'll try and rank them. Have a bit of a discussion. The first one up is yours, Finley. I believe.
It is. An action sequence that I just fell in love with when I was a kid. So it's not necessarily the best film, but I think especially when you're a kid, when you know when you're watching something and your jaw just drops because you think this is incredible. And I can give you a hint, and if you don't get it, I'll just press play.
Yeah.
But there's a quote from the character. He goes, "I'll take you all on." He goes, "I'll take you all on."
Interesting.
Captain America.
I'll
No,
take you all on.
No.
It sounds very superhero-y.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'd say it's in that
Also
kind of
villainy.
category. No,
No, it's superhero.
it's a superhero that says it.
I'll take you all on.
He's the leader of a group of them.
Is it like a big franchise one? Like
Is that
The man that voiced this character also
Voice.
voiced the
Oh,
Predator.
voice.
Mate, I've not got a fucking
The one
clue.
that goes like,
what the
Oh,
the
is
man
it-
that voices the
Oh.
Predator is also the person that voices this.
I was going to say Incredibles, but I don't think that's.
No,
No.
no.
Hold on a second.
Who voices this character?
What if I go?
So,
No,
I
no.
Can I do that again?
Like so, they do something and they get the nice sound of it. It's like. Wow. It's a terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay,
to be honest.
There's like
No?
a name of the good guys and there's a name of the bad guys. They had a
Oh, I know.
massive
I know.
war.
I know.
Yeah,
Transformers.
correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's from Transformers.
Now.
Oh, did you know that?
Yeah.
You get it like that when
I
it's
was imagining
changing,
like a
go,
little. Yeah, totally. That's. I was imagining like a little.
in that bit, please.
Yeah.
I was imagining like a little goblin.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a little orc being like.
You've not seen those memes where they're like, "Oh my god, it's Optimus Prime," and the guy goes,
No, yeah.
I'll find it and I'll send it all to you.
Okay.
Moving on from it, from Revenge of the Fallen. Also, this movie came out in like 2009.
Is it?
I think the CGI holds
Okay.
as well.
The CGI is actually really good in this.
17 years old. There you go.
Right, this one's been well. What fucking character, like Optimus?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
so patriotic. You know what I mean? It's perfect for America. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I fell in love with that film when I was a kid, and I just not necessarily the greatest action sequence, but
Yeah.
I think it takes me back to when I was a kid watching that for the first time.
It
I think
is
that's
pretty
why I
good.
loved it so much.
Yeah,
Just
the
hold up
effects
though,
are really good. Yeah.
Mm.
2009, you said.
2009.
That's
Yeah.
It's better than
really
Audition
good.
Process.
Also, like
Really cool.
Transformers, like in terms of like technology and stuff like that, it was like a big thing when it came out. You know?
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah, so
And I think also like the one thing that I think I didn't notice until I was an adult is that when the Transformers are running, they're actually running in speed relative to how the human characters are running. When you look at something like Avengers Endgame, you know, the massive final scene where like the Ant-Man's huge, he's running at the same kind of speed as the smaller characters. But if that was real, he'd be way ahead of them.
Yeah.
You've almost got to like the big characters have almost got to look like they're running in slow motion next to a human being running in like full speed. And I just thought that's really clever. And they're
Yeah,
making
good
mistakes
depth.
like that today, but not nearly 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Adds so much more weight
So-
to it. Yeah.
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 Like opinion of those films from memory. Like I just feel like the story's a bit all over the shop, but the effects and stuff are really cool. And that sequence in particular was really good. To be fair, I really enjoyed that.
No, yeah.
The sound effects are so cool as well. Like it really like the little clinks and clanks that you.
When
were
you think about how much time
Yeah.
it probably took just to do that 5-minute sequence.
Especially
in-
like these
in the
years.
post,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
As someone who's never seen any Transformers film, that's like a
Don't
cool...
waste your time.
No, but that's like a cool first impression for me. Like the
No, yeah,
sequence
they are
of-
like I think it's they're cool films.
there were
You know, the narratives might not be the best.
Yeah.
The first one's the best.
Okay.
The first one is like, yeah, the best.
I actually really enjoyed Bumblebee. I will say.
Bumblebee, I
Bumblebee was really good.
I never finished Bumblebee.
Wow.
Unfortunately. Bailey's next.
and before I go into like
Yeah.
Go on.
really what it is. Dog. That's the word.
It's a
Dog.
bit vague.
Yeah.
The mind instantly goes to John Wick, but
Get him.
get him.
I've seen the clip and I still don't find the reference.
It's okay.
Collar. Should we just watch it?
Let's just see it.
Yeah, it's very confident.
Okay.
Kung Fu, interesting.
Oh yeah,
That was crazy.
a lot of choreography, I can imagine, for something like that.
Yeah.
Really slick though as well.
Mm.
I love non-armed combat scenes where it's just literally like people fucking other people up with pure skill,
Mm.
using their bodies.
Mm.
Like there's no props, no weaponry. I think that's so cool and take like that much extra time and effort to like think of all the different choreographed moves you could do as well. So it doesn't look like boring and it still looks as intense as if they would have like a gun or a knife or something.
No, for sure.
That's so cool.
I think like if anyone likes like it's got a really good story, like the acting in it's really good. I think the thing that I like mostly about that clip is like it's so animal, so everything, even like the little editing choices of like, you know, when the guy's running behind him and it's that the ear
twitches,
it's like,
yeah.
I just think it's sick, to be fair.
The bit where he pulls the gun out, he dodged it and he
Yeah,
used his fucking foot to flip the
Like-
table into him. Sick. I was
like-
like,
The only thing about that is that the gun went off, then he dodges it. Do you know what I mean? So I was like,
I was a
mean-
bit confused when I watched
yeah, do you know what I mean? I thought he got shot. I thought he got shot in the head.
He's like a enhanced human with like animalistic,
Mm.
you know,
Mhm.
reflexes and
Mhm.
things like that. So it's more so probably heard the pin go before.
yeah.
Yeah.
His reaction time's just that much
Yeah,
quicker than
yeah.
everybody else's.
But it's worth a watch. It's got Morgan Freeman and
Oh,
It's-
crazy.
What's it called?
Unleashed.
Cool. Next. What's yourself?
It's mine. No one's going to be surprised that I picked this film because it's my favorite film. The actor who's in this scene is a huge actor and says to this day that this is one of the favorite films he's ever done. Just because it's so silly and he loves doing silly stuff and he doesn't get to do it very often because normally he plays like a big superhero. Any ideas?
I know this. I won't say.
That's not Jack.
Yeah.
Because he knows me quite well.
You also showed me a letterbox.
That's why I'm trying to like.
I feel like
give
I've
it
heard
away.
that quote before.
I'm not trying to give it away like too obvious because it's quite obvious. So yeah, big actor.
Genre?
He normally
It's kind of like a superhero movie. It's an action, obviously.
action, but like
Comedy.
it's not-
Action comedy.
Yeah.
action comedy.
So it's-
Very massive director,
Yeah. English director.
English British director. Not necessarily a British film, though.
English director.
Yeah.
Not British film.
It's an adaptation.
Oh, it's Scott Pilgrim.
It is, yes.
Nice.
Specifically,
I was thinking Scott Pilgrim, but I was like, I want my first guess to be right.
yeah, specifically the Lucas Lee fight scene with
Okay.
Chris Evans as
Yeah,
Lucas Lee.
yeah.
So Chris Evans says to this day that this is one of his favourite things he's ever done, and Lucas Lee is one of his favourite roles he's ever played.
He is
Yeah.
amazing, this Lucas.
He's so good, dude. He's so good.
So
Yeah.
fun.
Have you watched Scott Pilgrim?
As well, yeah. Visually, it's like
Oh,
Yeah, it's the dream.
stunning! I think Edgar Wright is a genius.
Totally.
Great scene. Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
I love that one. Just there's so many good elements to it.
I love the comic book effects.
Yeah,
They add
so
to it as well.
cool. Like the sound effects and the little like pals and whacks that you see that come up on the
Yeah.
screen. Yeah, just so cool.
So funny as well. Like
Yeah.
so like comedic.
Yeah, like again, I think just Chris Evans is like born to play that role.
You can see he's really enjoying
Oh,
it
he
as
lo-
well.
absolutely
Yeah.
loves it. Yeah.
It's so funny how he's so good as Captain America, this noble moral character, and then
Mhm.
he's also amazing at playing an absolute dirtbag.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's range.
Yeah.
That's range right there.
Mhm.
Or you like the so the vegan fight.
Oh
That's pretty
yeah, with Todd. That's that thing is though, they're all so good. Like
Yeah.
it's hard to pick one.
Totally.
I nearly picked the first one with Matthew Patel
That one is really cool.
because the singing in it's great.
Yeah. It's just like there's that line in the vegan one where he's
You
like,
were once a vegan.
now you will
now
be
you will be gone.
met someone, he's like, tell it's the cleaning lady on Monday.
Oh yeah.
He's like, what?
Why Monday? Because she only works Monday to Friday.
It's
The weekend's
Saturday
off,
today.
so Monday. It's so good.
Oh, last but not least.
Are we back?
Yay!
But yeah, I don't know if you guys will know this film necessarily. Yeah, I don't have to give it a clue.
Oh,
Go for it. Oh, right, you don't want it.
No, I don't really know how to give it a clue. I'd say Saul Goodman, Breaks Bad. Does that mean anything to anyone?
no.
Okay, let's just watch it then.
All right.
What? So basically, he's like an ex fucking secret fucking beast moder. He's just his house has been robbed. He's been out of the game for ages, like proper like numb to it all, like family life. Doesn't do violence at all anymore. Clearly misses it a lot. His house gets burgled. He doesn't do anything. Literally lets everything get robbed. He gets beaten up. But his daughter's kitty cat bracelet gets taken. So he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go after him. Goes after them. He's literally about to like kill the people, and then he realizes they've got a baby as well, so leaves them. Gets the kitty cat bracelet back, but he's like gagging to get into a scrap. He's on the bus home, and then this happens. Okay.
I've seen this scene. Banging scene.
So I'm a big Better Call Saul fan. It's probably my favorite show. Bob Odenkirk, that guy's probably my favorite actor. So he was like, pretty old guy. After Better Call Saul, during the end of its run, he was just like got off in an action movie. He just got into like ridiculous shape. So it's just weird to see him like just beat the shit out of a bunch of people. Yeah, quite a horrible scene.
Yeah.
Comedic tones in there all the way through there as well, though.
Yeah, totally.
Which is really cool.
And I like the realisticness of him getting really fucked up as well. Because I
Totally,
like that actually doesn't happen a lot when it's like a 1v5 and they always walk away like, oh, fine. But like no, he gets fucking messed up
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And I like that about it.
Yeah, there's a bit of like grit to it. Yeah.
the environmental, like he uses his environment as well. So like
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah, stringing that birth on that
Stringing
fucking
his
woman's
birth.
bag is brilliant.
Yeah. Proper gruesome. That is like the high peak of the film. After that, there's some good action bits, but that's definitely like the best bit of it. So yeah, I would recommend. It's the same producers as John Wick, I think, which you can kind of see. But yeah,
That's very, very cool. That was fun,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
No, I enjoyed that.
I want to watch Scott Pilgrim again when I get.
yeah. To be fair,
I like how we all picked such different scenes as well. Like they genuinely were all like completely different.
No, they were.
vibes.
They
Yeah.
really were.
Mm.
There was so much that I wanted to put like a Rocky sequence in there or
Yeah.
Creed, but there's so many to choose from,
Yeah.
which is why it was such a good topic to choose, baby.
Yeah.
Mm.
it's
Yeah.
great genre. Such a range in the genre, as you said.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, beast mode.
That was fun.
Awesome. Okay, so this week it was my turn to choose, and I wanted to find something that we could see ourselves doing as well at some point. So this was a short film I found called UNSAVED, and it was all shot on an iPhone 16 Pro. And they had like initial idea of it being like a simulation theory inspired film, and from the concept to the first day of filming was less than 24 hours. And I think that's all because of what they were using, an iPhone. There's not really much of a setup. You need less crew, and I mean, we all watched it, and it looked pretty, insane for like when you think it's just shot on an iPhone.
Yeah.
So then I did a little bit more research into what was the equipment they used, and luckily the director Kirk Mihelikos, he openly says, okay, this is all the equipment we used and everything, and it kind of puts into perspective why they were able to make it look like a big budget film. They used a camera app which was free, called Blackmagic Design. There's no subscription on it, I don't believe, and it just acts as a monitor, so your phone camera can be seen from a director however far away. They used 3 lenses. They used a telephoto 58mm lens, £159, wide angle lens, £159, and a macro lens, which is what they did the stuff on the keyboards, which was £129. They also used an ND filter, which was £129 as well. And that's not including all the storage that they need to buy, the camera holding equipment, if they were using any tripods, lighting. I think they relied a lot on the lighting that they had. I think you could tell when they were in the forest, it was quite darkly lit. But I also think that they used an ND filter for that as well. So it's not the smallest budget film, but it gives people an idea that they can shoot anything they want. They just need to buy a £159 lens and a couple of other things. But it's quite cool to see that your phone that you have in your pocket can do that.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I enjoyed the short film so much.
Yeah.
And the concept was great as well.
The concept's amazing. And I mean,
Concept was great.
obviously those are expensive lenses. Well, it's a lot of money, but for lenses, they're not crazy priced.
They're cheap. So.
And what I would say as well is, Sam, you compared it to
Severance.
and it does have the feel of Severance. And Severance, like, it's on Apple TV. Like, I'm sure they fucking spent way more money on the lenses for that show.
Yeah.
So the fact that they've gotten that feel from an iPhone and some like couple of
Yeah.
lenses is pretty impressive.
It was the first thing I thought as soon as I saw like the layout of the desk and the props and the computer, and then it was like the sort of voidness of the office that she was in behind her. I was like, this is very like Severance-y.
100%.
Yeah.
It definitely is giving Severance.
Yeah.
I love the fact the turnaround, like they had the idea and then the next day they're like, okay, yeah, let's start shooting it. And Kirk has his own production company, his website. He does a lot of stuff on commercials and short films. And it was just really cool to watch, I think. Yeah.
I really enjoyed the concept of when the props like the flower, the lamp, the mug were like flickering into different versions. It's that they were like matching the colour theory of the actor as well. So she was in this, like really like sort of like autumnal toned sort of like, her hair was dark, she was in this red jumper, and then every time the prop glitched into something else, it glitched into like a red colour to match her. It was almost like the better she was doing with her theory or whatever it was on the computer, it was like the more the props matched her. But then when it started to go wrong, and then she transitioned into the forest, which is like a complete juxtaposition of like the green versus the red.
No,
really cool. The colour theory, and then flicking to the guy at the end, and it was all like orange and light again, which is a complete flip, which I thought was really cool. It made it very just pretty in general and nice to watch as well.
The camera trickery as well. I think they tried to find really cheap ways of doing things. For example, when the mug moves, they just used a little bit of fishing wire, which is almost invisible. Or when the mug disappeared when she goes to slam it, that was just taken at like the last second of a cut, and then it cuts to her just slamming the table without a mug being there, which is really, really cool.
That is cool. That wire reminds me of the story on the set of Empire Strikes Back. It's really, really cool. Quite inspiring, to be fair. So obviously with Empire, it's the second Star Wars. Like they wanted to go like bigger, like bolder with the budget, like really impressive. So they had a C-3PO animatronic thing. They get it on set and it fucking just like breaks. It's like turn it on, instantly breaks. Like, fucking God knows how much that costs, but completely fucked. So they're trying to do this scene with C-3PO where it's just the top of him. He gets like disassembled, if I remember rightly, and he's meant to be like moving about. And the prop guy goes up to the director, it's Irvin Kershner, I think. I might be getting that wrong. And he's like, give me give me like 5 minutes for this. Obviously, people are trying to figure it out, and he's like, give me like 5 minutes. So he goes away. Then 5 minutes later, comes back. Everyone, come have a look, come have a look. He's like, I think I've fixed it. And he goes, have a look at Mr. Irving. And C3PO's there, he's like moving around like this. And he's like, how did you do that? Looks over, the guy's got a fishing rod. And he's just like moving it around. Yeah, just from off screen. Really, really cool. Like, obviously they spent loads of money on the animatronic anyway, so that's money they've wasted. But that is like, such a problem solved for nothing.
Sometimes it's just the little things, isn't it? Like the basic things that actually work the best.
Totally, yeah. And that case in point, like that's worked on a small budget and like the biggest budget of films.
Yeah.
Like really inspiring.
But yeah, it was a really, really cool shot.
I like how it was looked very modern as well.
Yeah.
And at the end, you had the vintage retro.
Yeah.
Completely different
Yeah,
colour
exactly.
palette as well. Yeah. And the poster in the back was the game that he was playing.
Good contrast and themes throughout.
Yeah. Worth the watch, guys. Worth the watch.
I guess we can put a link maybe. Or
Yeah, we'll put the link into the description.
We'll also have the action scenes down there somewhere.
What's on Danny's face?
Right there. On Danny's face, the link will be there. Bailey can do that in the edit.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah, so that was my spotlight this time.
Green light.
This episode, I've come up with a game called Tomato or Tomato. The basic rules are simple. I have 10 films here. I have the critic score and the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. It's up to these guys to try and guess what the film is. If you get it just from the scores, you get 3 points. I'll then give you the genre for 2 points and then the release date for a singular point. Does everyone understand?
Yeah. Do we buzz in or?
Yeah.
Oh, now we'll choose a buzzer sound.
I'll do my Transformers. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do my Transformers.
Nice.
money.
Huh?
That's my buzzer.
Money.
What did you say? What?
Money.
Okay.
Money.
I'm just gonna give it a simple beep beep.
I like it.
Very casual beep beep.
I bet Danny got a
Originals as well.
Yeah. Money.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
I used to watch that at work. And then literally be on my break and be watching that going, oh, they're going to fight over that one.
I bet you never watched Stories.
It's brilliant.
That's
It's
one
really,
that
really
goes,
good.
Mine.
Yeah.
Mine.
Money. Oh, I loved it.
Money.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Movie 1. Critic score 78%. Audience score 80%. I don't know why I put this as the first one. That's very hard.
That's really This.
I'll
is
give you
gonna
the
be
genre
off
straight
the
away.
bill.
It's a horror.
Horror.
Money.
Or 7.
Yeah, you got a buzz. You didn't
Shining.
make noise.
Is it Jordan Peele film?
No.
Oh, that's ruined my guess then. The Conjuring.
Beep beep.
I feel like it's
Insidious?
No. I'll give you the release date, but also give you a clue.
Okay.
This can be a bit of a practice one, to be fair. I don't know why I put this first. It's very difficult. Very simple scores. A lot of the others I've tried to go for films that are like very different percentage-wise. You can try and gauge it that way. So release date was December 20th, 1996. Yes.
The Sixth Sense.
No.
That was a good guess, though, I thought.
If you'd like the clue,
Money.
Yeah.
Scream.
the clue was going to be think of the last podcast. I think that's why I put it this first. It's a screen quiz.
Okay, I was going to
What's
say,
that,
I mean,
a
there's
point?
context there, but
Yeah.
is that 1 point?
I'll give him.
1 point to
He
Benny.
gets 1 point for that.
Yeah, 1 point to Benny. Well done.
Okay.
This is actually really hard.
It is hard.
That was a hard one, though, to be a hard one to start. So, movie 2. We've got a critic score of 39% and an audience score of 82%.
Okay, beep beep. It's
Yeah.
like a fucking biography of someone, isn't it?
Not quite.
Oh, but I'm on the right lines.
I can't. If I say anything else, I'll give it away. I'll say no.
80% audience.
82% audience.
That's really different.
Money.
Yeah.
Better Man.
No.
That's what I was going for. Like,
I can understand that.
That
from
vibe.
myself, yeah. Want the genre?
yeah.
Sport/drama.
Is it Goal?
Money.
Yes.
Gridiron Gang.
No.
Sport slash what?
Drama.
Do we know the film?
Yes,
Oh.
absolutely.
Money.
Yeah.
It's not Moneyball, is it?
Nah.
No, Moneyball would have
No,
a
it's
higher
okay.
grade.
Yeah.
39, yeah.
It's just Japan, I thought.
I do love Moneyball, to be fair.
Beep beep.
Yes.
What's it called? Iron Claw?
No.
No.
I will say this is a franchise.
Oh
It's
shit.
an installment in a franchise. That's a big clue.
Sports.
Sport drama.
And it's a franchise.
And it's a
Big.
franchise.
Big films.
Zed Goal, and that's the only football
That's
franchise that I can think of.
sport.
Oh, wow. Is it
Yeah.
Rocky?
It's one of
Rocky 4.
Yes.
Fucking love that film.
39% critic score though.
Oh, I think
That's
Rocky
crazy.
4 was the
That's
best
what I mean.
one.
Yeah.
It was at 1 point for me.
That's 1 point for you. Yeah.
Well done.
Wasn't it? I love Rocky 4. If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
dies.
A montage sequence as well when they're training, and it's.
No, I get the critic review because at the start there's that robot.
I like the robot. Polly's robot. I like
It's
it.
Polly.
I like
Rocky 4 is a good
Never
watch.
seen
It's a
any
good
of
watch.
First one's
Yeah, I
amazing.
should
My
watch it.
favourites.
Never seen any of them.
Such a good story about like Sylvester
They're
Stallone.
amazing after that.
Mm,
I like the second
okay.
one.
And the Creed films are pretty
Three
good.
films are
I
amazing.
like three as well.
So do I, but it's a mixed bag compared to 1 and 2. It's a
And
different take, different
And
kind
then
of.
Rocky 5 is just. That's so the only reason why he made
Six
Rocky
is good, though. I
Balboa.
like
was
I
because
like
Rocky
Rocky Balboa.
So
Rocky Balboa is
Yeah.
great. One of them.
and then Creed's amazing. Anyway,
Yes.
Sorry.
that's all right. You know, it's about discussion. You know. Okay. Movie number 3. We have a critic score of 84% and an audience score of 66%. It's a comedy.
Wait, what is it? Critic 84,
Audience 66.
66. Comedy.
Which also surprised me. Yeah.
Is it Tropic Thunder? No. I thought like the critics might rate that, but then the audience.
Yes.
The Hangover.
I think what I might do is I might give you all 3 because
Mm.
it's very difficult to just guess off one. And then if I have to give you any more clues, we'll decrease the points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it came out in 2004.
Ooh, Jim Carrey. 2004.
Money.
Mhm.
Daddy Daycare.
Love that film, though, but no.
I've got absolutely no idea, hence me not buzzing in at all. I've literally got not.
It's also a musical.
Music.
And another remake of it came out.
Is
Yes.
it the producers?
No, a remake of it
remake.
came of it. Came
A
out of
remake
it.
of?
The film, the musical version, came out as a film recently.
Money.
Yes.
Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
I would say that's a chick flick, not a comedy.
yeah. I wouldn't
chick
have said
flick,
comedy.
Yeah, chick flick.
For Mean Girls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Mean Girls is
funny,
fair.
but it's
It's funny, but it is.
It's
chick
funny,
flick.
but it's like because it's in that genre of films
Yeah.
that people watch, like Clueless, Mean Girls.
Yeah, but
like
those
it's in
films
the
are comedies.
Yeah, but that's like it's like a subgenre, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Can I get extra
Yeah.
points for that?
But I mean, Mean Girls is like satirical all the way through.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
Chick
chick
flick.
it's a chick flick.
Like
That's
John
not
Tucker
chick
Must
flick.
Die.
Chick flick is
Chick
not-
funny, but it's a chick flick.
Mean Girls is sick.
I want my picture back.
You go, Glenn Coco.
More for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco.
Okay, so we have a
She doesn't even go here.
we've got a critic score.
To be happy.
Critic score of 10%.
Oh my god.
Audience score of 62%.
Oh my god.
Money.
Yeah.
Sharknado.
It's a comedy. It came out on June 25th, 2010.
Critics 10%. Audience around
Comedy.
60. Comedy,
2010.
2010.
Fuck, this is hard.
10% critic score. It must be. Is it Jack and Jill?
No, but you're on the right line.
Grown Ups.
You didn't buzz.
Oh, but
No, you didn't buzz.
no,
It's
no,
a-
no.
Rules are the rules.
Grown Ups got 10%.
I did accept the answer, though. I did say yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Are we doing this? Is this what we're doing?
Maybe we don't need a noise.
No,
We
this
don't
is
think
good.
so.
The noise is good.
No,
We'll
not
bin the
exactly
noise off,
beating
bin
each
the
other
noise
to
off.
it.
I like every
So-
time we go. Wah, it's funny.
Fair enough. He gets the point for that though.
All right,
Yeah. But you're right. I shouldn't have given it to him.
you know,
Guys.
for next time.
Neither of you are losing realistically, so it's okay.
Okay, next one. A critic score of 8%, an audience score of 53%. I don't actually have the release date for this one, but it's
Oh.
also a comedy.
Money.
Yes.
Being Adam Sandler film, the easy it could be.
Yeah.
Like he's
Jack and Jill.
Nope. 2013 it came out.
2013.
Money.
Yes.
I don't know if this is right or the right year, but House Funny.
House Bunny's way earlier, isn't it?
I don't know.
Is it an Adam Sandler film? Beep beep.
Perhaps.
Okay.
2013. Money.
Oh.
Grown Ups too.
I got that first, didn't I?
He was first.
Oh, is Grown Ups too?
Grown Ups 2.
Yes.
Oh, but I already
Look
said
at
it.
that
I already
release
said it.
earlier.
I already said it.
Yeah, he let you off last time.
Yeah.
I did. I'm sorry, Finley.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. Now. Yeah, Grant's good.
I was gonna.
I was the one that came up with the idea
Something
for
to do
the
with Jennifer
noises.
Aniston.
Just go with it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't know the name of it, but I was gonna guess maybe that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I was going to do as well? I was going to guess that before he said.
And then you just got in there.
Yeah.
Because you had, I said, Grown Ups too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Game's the game.
game's
game
the game.
is the
Very
game.
true.
All right, next one. We have a critic score of 54%
Mhm.
and an audience score of 85%. It's a romance drama, a chick flick, if you will. Came out in June 25th, 2004.
Money. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Romance drama. Beep beep. The Notebook.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Go on! Yay! Oh,
You're on the
I forgot about
board.
that.
Very nice.
I was like, because I know it came out the same year as Mean Girls, because Rachel McAdams did Regina
Yeah,
George and
same.
Hallie in the same fucking year.
Iconic.
That's crazy.
And yeah, she was being interviewed with Mean Girls, being like, "Yeah, I've got a little film coming out called The Notebook. It's with Ryan Gosling." Like, she's so casual about it, and
Right.
everyone was like, "Wow, that's crazy."
She's fucking amazing.
She's great.
Oh,
She's so
so good.
underrated as well.
Totally,
Like,
totally.
yeah, she's amazing.
That time. What a film.
Oh my god, I love that film.
So good. Okay, next one. Critic score of 83%, audience score of 85. Very similar. It's a sci-fi action mystery thriller. Came out in March 31st, 1999.
Wow. The Matrix.
Nice, that's quick.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I'm good with years and movies. I think that's where I'm getting it.
What are we on points wise now?
I'm on 3.
Are we supposed to be counting?
I've got the scores.
Oh, okay.
3-3-1.
Yay. I'm happy with my one. If that's all I get, I'm actually alright with that.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Critic score of 91%. Very high. And audience score of 41%.
Ooh.
It is a sci-fi fantasy. I don't actually have the release date for it yet.
Sci-fi fantasy.
I've just copied
91 versus what?
41, I think.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Yeah, I always.
that's huge.
So the critics have highly rated it, but the audience.
So it's
Okay,
a
and it's sci-fi fantasy.
film.
I've just copied the genres into release date. What I don't know.
Next,
Money. I don't think this. I think it's right. I think this is rated higher, but I'm just going to say an old sci-fi film. I think it's not Metropolis, is it?
No.
No. It's
Beep,
probably
beep.
rated.
Is
Yes.
it The Martian?
No.
Am I on the right lines?
I mean, similar year,
1941.
similar time.
Similar time.
1941.
a really
I
high
think.
critic score, low audience score.
When did
20
The Martian come out? Like 2015?
2015.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple of years after that, 2017.
Okay.
What? Wait, when's the year?
2017.
2017.
I thought it was 1940.
No, 90.
91,
One
40.
There's 91
Versus-
critic, and then the audience was around
Why did I
40.
get nine?
I
Why did I get
2017.
That's why I said Metropolis.
Bro.
Sci-fi
Bros
fantasy.
asleep.
Yeah.
What? So it got a
film-
critic score of
The film
19.
people who like
91.
film really liked it. The,
The
general
critics
public, not
fucking
so
loved
much.
2017.
Sci-fi fantasy.
People fucking hate this film.
Money.
Yeah.
Ender's Game.
Nope.
Money.
That was Finley, I think.
That Channing Tatum in it.
No.
Okay.
You can ask questions as well.
Money.
Yeah.
After Earth.
No. After
That's a
us,
good
like
guess,
a bit
though.
earlier after us.
I don't know. The critics wouldn't make that.
17.
2017
Sci-fi film.
sci-fi fantasy.
Man it.
I mean, Finley started. I think.
Go on,
we-
you go.
Hobbit.
No,
Jupiter Ascended.
no.
That's why I said
Hobbit's
Channing
not
Tatum.
sci-fi, is it?
Oh, he is. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
just fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you talking
2017 sci-fi fantasy.
I thought this would be one of the easiest ones on there.
Sci-fi fantasy.
Very, very controversial film.
Controversial.
Yeah, in terms
Is
of
it
like what.
Beep Beep, is it like a superhero movie?
No,
No. Okay.
but like it's a big franchise.
What's a franchise?
It's not Star Wars. Yeah, it's the Star Wars.
Rogue One.
No, not
No,
Rogue One.
Force Awakens.
It's the second one, the Last Jedi. No, the Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't beeping then anyway. So
That's all right.
I didn't know. I knew that like it did like the critics raved about it, but I didn't know they put it at 91%.
Yeah, I remember
Wow.
the week it came out. The first day it came out, everyone was like, "Oh, amazing! Like Star Wars is so back." And then like 2 days later, it was like, "This has ruined the franchise. This is terrible."
Yeah.
Because like loads of like
Is it the
die-hard
one
fans
where, like,
kind of
She heals Kylo Ren. Or is
That's
that
the
the
next
third
one.
one?
I think 9's worse than 8.
I didn't think.
I don't
yeah,
like I don't like them.
any of them.
I'm not.
I
I'm
haven't
not
watched
huge on.
Rogue One though.
Rogue One's pretty.
Rogue
good.
One's pretty. I mean, it's got a great ending scene.
I think 7's pretty good.
I
For what
thought
it did for the
yeah,
franchise.
I think-
It's very safe. Plays it very safe.
Where they followed a really good plot, and like it was
Yeah.
the same as the Return of the Jedi, isn't it?
It's No New Hope. It's pretty
A
much
New
it.
Hope.
Yeah. But like Star Wars was in a pretty bad spot at the time. Like the prequels
Winning.
brought it back, made loads of money. But then I think Last Jedi takes some big swings, and I appreciate it for that. I don't love all of it, but
I love Andy Serkis in it as the Snoke.
he is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like what they do with Luke in that film, which people fucking don't.
Well, Luke didn't like it, did he?
Don't-
Luke hated it.
I do like
Not
it. We
Luke,
spoke about it
Mark
before.
Hamill.
Yeah.
It's alright. You got that.
We spoke about it before, I think. I think you understand my perspective, but like, fair enough. I'm not going to have a go anymore. So.
I get it. He's not going to be the same as he was when he was in his 20s because he's an old man now.
Yeah, exactly. It's very inquisitive of you. Well,
Next question.
next one. Okay, there's only 2 left.
Okay. Right.
So lock
Get
in.
one more right and I'll win.
This one is crazy.
Okay.
Critics score 92%. Audience score 47.
Wow.
It's a kids and family action adventure. March 30th, 2001.
Finding Nemo.
No.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
2001.
Monsters Inc.
Beep Beep. Is it Disney?
Oh, I don't know actually.
2001. Oh,
Beep Beep. The first track.
wow. Lilo and Stitch.
Nope. It is a Disney film.
Okay. Original. Beep Beep. The Incredibles.
It's not animated. What you-
Oh shit. It's
Money.
animated.
Adventure film.
I mean, it is an adventure film, but
2001.
Enchanted.
No, it's 2001. And
I don't know. I don't. I'm just saying stuff for the sake of
Yeah.
saying.
Not animated. My brain just goes.
Yeah, when it's not animated, I
Goes to
can't
Pixar,
like.
That's all I can think of.
Money.
Yeah.
Baby's Day Out.
no, it's earlier. I
Is
like
that
Baby's Day
early?
Out though. It's
Yeah,
a fun film.
good
That is.
film,
Is it Disney? Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
Really high critics
Kids
score,
film, really
low
high-
audience score.
It's really surprising though.
Part is it? It's not. Is part of that animated, or is there no animation? in
I
it
don't think
what's
there's
that?
any animation in it.
Okay.
Kids and family action adventure. It says comedy as well, but like
We've all watched it, I'm assuming.
I would assume so. Yeah, it's pretty big kids film for like our generation.
The Beep Beep.
Money?
The Bridge to Terabithia.
No, but I appreciate that.
Shout.
Game.
Like I was
I
like,
don't
that's
know
not
if this is
iconic.
Disney, but I'm just going to shout it. It's not Spy Kids, is it?
Yeah, Spy Kids.
Oh,
That's Disney.
Yeah, I googled it.
Disney.
I didn't think it was either, but it says it premiered at Disney California Adventure
Spy
in
Kids
March
movie was
18th,
great.
2001.
I really like the second Spy Kids movie.
Yeah, it's really
what
cool.
happens in it? It's the second one, the
Crazy though,
island.
isn't it?
Island.
When they're on the
they've got
island.
The miniature, yeah. And then
And the third
3D, I really
What they
like.
go in the
third
game.
one's wicked because it's like
Oh,
VR.
yeah.
Elijah Wood's in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Is
And
it?
and
Yeah.
Glenn Powell's in it.
For 2. Well,
Glenn Powell's in it as well.
Oh yeah, shit.
Wow.
Yeah, 47 audience.
Wow.
And the critics fucking loved it. That's so
Yeah.
weird for Spy Kids.
Me too.
Alan
Yeah.
Cummings was in the first one as well.
I'm not the
Yes,
first.
he was.
The first, the first one is my
Yeah.
least favourite one out of them. To be fair,
On a rewatch, I'd probably say the third one's my least favourite. But the third one's probably my favourite because I remember being a kid and it coming
Well,
out.
they have a fourth one as well.
And they go inside a video game. Like,
Yeah.
cool,
That's cool. Sylvester Stallone.
That's true, Stallone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Mate, they had some fucking big boys in Spikers, didn't they?
Is it 4-4 right now?
what do I?
It's actually 4-3 to Bailey.
What?
Yeah.
Actually, no.
I
You
think
got
that's
Star
right.
Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
No, I think it is 4-4.
4-4, yeah.
Yeah, 4-4-1 right.
One
One
single
question left.
and one
Yeah,
question
yeah.
left. So
Oh, my bad.
basically,
No
it's
pressure,
upside
right?
down.
No pressure.
I
Okay.
will still guess, but I'm gonna kind of leave it to you guys to.
If you get it right, you win.
No, don't
Yeah.
take pity on me. Like,
The last
that's
question.
not fair.
The last
It's
question is what?
Sorry.
The last question's worth 5 points.
I think that is, Jack.
No, it's worth 1 million points.
Fair enough.
It's yeah.
I'm just gonna go. Thanks for having me.
No, this is like a thing that people do this. It's actually worth 5 million points.
There's a hole and you've got a shovel and it's just
Yeah, you're not gonna get it anyway. So
right. Okay, either like there should be a medium ground of belief here, not one or the other.
I believe in you,
Shut up.
in your ability
Read
to
the
get
question.
it. Okay, the final question of tomato. A critic score of 72 and an audience score of 71.
Right.
They were quite aligned here. It's an action adventure sci-fi fantasy. Came out in May 7th, 2010.
Spiderwick Chronicles.
No.
Oh.
What a niche film too.
No, but it's
Can you say
2010.
that? Can you go over it again, please?
72 critic, 71 audience. It's an action adventure sci-fi fantasy.
Is it Journey to the Centre of the Earth?
No.
Beep beep.
Yes.
The first Amazing Spider-Man.
No. But listen.
Is it a
Yeah,
superhero?
possibly.
Iron Man?
Manic.
Iron Man 2?
Iron Man 2.
Oh my goodness!
I was gonna say first Iron Man's like 2007. I was like, it's not
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
I meant to say Iron Man 2.
bad. Yeah.
Damn. Finley takes a dubski.
Well done, mate.
Oh,
Congratulations.
I didn't win. Really thought I had that.
Yeah. Should we do it again?
No, that's okay.
It's Iron Man 2.
Huh?
It's Iron Man 2.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that was fun. That was
Yeah.
fun.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Moving
thank you
on.
so much for joining us.
yay!
It's been really, really fun. It's our first interview, so
First guest.
yeah.
Set the bar so high.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find
absolutely.
someone who's good now.
Is it quite therapeutic to just
Yeah, I
Or
kind of
can,
felt like
like,
I went
reflect.
to a counselling session,
really?
like specifically for performers, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like basically free therapy, guys. Thanks.
We're here to listen.
Anytime.
Yeah, we listen and we don't judge.
No, but yeah, thank you very
Or
much.
we judge and we don't listen either one. No, it was fun. Thank you.
But yeah, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you again.
Thanks.
And thank you two for showing up.
Next
Yeah, we
time.
had to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you enjoyed it then.
Oh yeah.
See you next
Yeah.
week,
Um,
next month, next 6 months.
Whenever.
We need to
We never
do,
know.
We need to do the Thanos.
Oh yeah, the wish.
So I do it.
It's like a new thing. Sounds to
Hi.
record and stuff.
My wish. Oh my god, you're gonna have to give me a second. What did you wish for? Pokemon shit. No,
No,
Fortnite shit.
V-Bucks, yeah. Could wish for Pokemon cards for me. That would be really nice, yeah.
I wish for Pokemon cards. Jack. No.
So that's so
What am I doing?
introducing the Thanos Snap.
Wait,
Okay.
I need to think of my thing. Wait. Oh my goodness.
There's my little squirrel.
Do you want to
Okay, I
explain
know what it
you-
is.
Do you want to explain what you did last time, Jack?
Yeah, totally. So this is a segment we would like to make a recurring thing at the end of every podcast episode. If we have a guest, we would like them to essentially say what they would wish for if they had the Infinity Gauntlet. In the unaired episode as of yet, I won the quiz when we had no guests, so I was allowed the honor of it, and I wished for 1 million V-Bucks. Following that, I did then change that to world peace. So let me off, please, if you don't mind. But I guess there's no take back, so I did just wish for loads of V-Bucks. And I don't even play Fortnite anymore, so
What a waste of a wish.
I was trying to be funny.
I didn't win the quiz, but I'm getting the honour anyway. I've forgotten what I was going to say. Oh no, what was I going to wish for? I literally had one as well, and I forgot. Okay, mine's going to be. It's kind of cringe, but I hope that I wish that this conversation that we've had today helps somebody struggling with their creativity.